everyone, welcome to Tarot and Nails. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment below. These are all timeless readings, so whenever you happen upon this is when it's meant for you. So let's get into it. What does the collective need to know today? What does the collective need to know? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Devil, Eight of Wands, the Star, Four of Pentacles, and the Sun, the Hermit. Okay. One more card. I'm just going to take the one I saw on the top here. All right, you got the Four of Wands. So if you're not currently married, I see that you will be here soon. And if you are married and you've been wondering when things are going to get better, I would say the next 4 to 7 weeks, you're going to see an immediate change. You got Four of Cups, Four of Chalices in this deck on the bottom. So I see there being a new opportunity for you in work. You might be moving up. You might be taking someone else's position. The place where you work might be expanding, so there might be new things for you to do. Your position is growing. Whatever that means for you. For some of you, that's going to be in the form of an offer for another position, or if you own your own business, you'll be opening up an additional revenue stream. There's going to be a lot more work for you to do. I don't want to say busy work, but it's definitely going to be an active time coming up here. You're going to have your eyes on the prize. You're going to be focused really on that coin. Some of you need to be careful because you could end up becoming I don't want to say enslaved, but you're going to end up potentially becoming too focused on your income, because I see you've also got the Four of Pentacles. This is someone that is, you know, typically very miserly, holds on to their money, is very frugal, but in a bad way, to the point where themselves and others around them are potentially suffering because they are too afraid to spend money. They hold everything to themselves. They're very selfish. So there is a warning to not go down that path. Try to stay a little bit disconnected from the work that you're doing so you don't get trapped. Because in this particular deck, the Devil to me is very much a dictator, very much someone who is focused only on the finished product or productivity. You can see, you know, him like yelling at this ram that he's also riding. So there is the possibility that you could become almost obsessed with this new revenue stream, whatever it is, and work really long hours. You've got the Eight of Wands here. Yeah, I see the potential for there to be a lot of time spent, you know, really just working yourself to death almost. You know, you're really excited about this, but the excitement quickly turns into obsession is what I'm getting. But you are going to go places with this. You're going to be recognized for this. So it's not like you're putting hard work into something that's a dead end or something that's not going to be ultimately fruitful or good for you. It is going to pay off. There will be a lot of, like, if you have your own store or it's something to do with sales of some kind, anything in the sales or marketing arenas, you could definitely be, you know, a lot of emails, a lot of correspondence, a lot of physical mail could also be somehow tied to this. Like if you're making shipments out, or you're in the courier service, or something to do with short distance, like short burst travel. You might be sending gifts or product out, and you're going to be receiving a lot of orders, almost to the point where it's overwhelming to you. A lot of people are going to have questions. You're going to be in a position where everyone's going to come to you. about everything. So this Eight of Wands, there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of people, not in your face, but needing your attention, trying to get your attention. You're going to be seen as this star. You're going to be seen as someone who is an authority for the specific sector that you're in. And that is why you're getting so much attention, because people want to know what you think. They don't want to know what your coworker thinks. They don't want to know what this other business owner thinks. They want to know what you think. And you're going to fall into this understanding that you actually really enjoy this aspect of what you do. In comparison to maybe what you were doing before. There's definitely an energetic shift where it's like you're taking your skill sets and you're applying them in a different way. It's not the same situation that you were in before. Like I said, there's an expansion, there's growth, there's opportunity, and things are coming in where you're utilizing skills that you've had for maybe decades, you know, and you're utilizing them in a different fashion than you were before. Or for a lot of you, you weren't even using these skills, they were dormant. Maybe you had them in school and then, you know, stuff happened and kind of fell to the wayside. It's going to be given new life during this period. Let's see, what do we have here? So the Hermit, followed by the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. And then you've got the Four of Wands, marriage. So I feel like for most of you, your significant other, your partner, however that resonates for you, is, and even your children, if you have children, you could be having children, you know, during this time, or they might be more of a focus during this time. I think that your family is the one that helps you understand that, you know, you might be heading down, you know, a bad path here with overworking and fixating too much on this new opportunity and this new path that you're on. There is that warning there. So I see you going inside, you know, yourself and really taking a step back from everyone with the Hermit here and making sure that you are aligned, making sure you're doing, you know, all of the things that make you happy, so that you can give your best back to, you know, your circle, everyone around you that you care about. So let's get some clarifiers here. But I do see you very happy, building a foundation. This new opportunity, this new path is going to give you more time with your family, loved ones, anyone that's close to you. You're going to have more of an opportunity to spend time with them. And I think that's something that's been very, very, very important to you, but you haven't been able to actually cross that bridge. Let's see. All right, let's get some clarifiers for the collection. Oh, hope everybody is doing well today. Ooh, okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers, Two of Pentacles. The World. Page of Swords. Judgment. Yeah, the person, your significant other is your soulmate, which I feel like most of you already know that. But they're going to be super critical during this transformation for you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. Let's get one more. What does the collective need to know? Okay, I have to take both of them. Is every single page out here? Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Wands. No, we're still missing one page. The Page of Cups is not here. But we do have the Page of Pentacles, Earth energy. We have the Page of Swords, air energy. And we have the Page of Wands, which is fire energy. Two of the pages, the Wands and the Pentacles, are reversed. And then the Page of Swords is upright. And then they got the Nine of Wands. And the Eight of Swords on the bottom. And you got the Two of Cups. Okay. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there are delays with you getting this information regarding this new path. So you're either waiting on someone, or you feel like someone has left you to just, you know, figure this out on your own, or has ghosted you, but that's not the case. It's just a very slow moving energy. And I think you'll realize that as long as you're patient, this will, you know, come through, and all the delays will just fall away. And then we have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Lovers. So this is definitely speaking to you and your partner here. And that this new opportunity, because this is also, this could be the person that's giving you the opportunity, the owner of the company, the owner of the person you'll be, the owner of the company that you'll be, you know, connecting with or contracting with. Somehow this King of Pentacles is involved with this new opportunity for you. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but it very well could be. It's someone older. I'm getting that they've been doing this forever. They see a lot of potential in you. They see a lot of themselves in you when you were, or when they were younger. But this new shift that you're taking is going to be incredibly helpful for your relationship. If you're in one, if you're not in one, it will bring you to, you know, one step closer to being connected with someone that you have a deep spiritual connection with. And that could happen in the next 4 weeks, 4 months, perhaps. For those of you in relationships, if things were rocky, they're going to be smoothing out. You're going to be going on vacations together. You're going to be potentially building a house. I'm getting for a lot of you, actually building it from the ground up, which is something that the two of you will be very hands-on with. You might be planning to have children in the future as well. Okay, so with this Devil card, like I was warning earlier, as long as you're balancing your new, you know, passion for this project that you're launching with the needs and responsibilities of your home life, very, you know, domestic versus career, as long as those two spheres are balanced for you, you're going to be fine. As long as you're giving to both and you feel like you're not overdoing it. And the Eight of Wands, yeah, these messages that you're going to be getting are going to completely change the direction that you've been going in. I think a lot of you may have had the thought of like, oh, well, what if this doesn't work out? I have X, Y, and Z to fall back on. Once this happens, once these messages start incoming and you see this shift in how people are treating you, you know, you being this star now, the way people approach you is going to change, and your family around you is going to notice this as well. It's almost as if the world is seeing you from a different perspective, all, you know, at the same time. Like you can see this little boy's peeking over the fence here, like he's almost trying to just like see what this situation is, you know, what happened to the lion. It looks like he just jumped over the gate and then was impaled. But that curiosity, that what is going on with that person, there's going to be a lot of eyes and ears on this new path that you're taking. You're going to definitely be noticed. It's definitely going to benefit your bank account as well. So the star is clarified by the Page of Swords. throughout this process, you're going to have the realization that you are more in alignment with your higher self, with your life path, with what you're supposed to be doing. This path that you've chosen, that you're going down, is your life purpose, whether you recognize that initially or not. But you're going to have that moment of realizing that that is what you're supposed to be doing. If any of you were questioning it or are questioning it during this time, there will be like signs and synchronicities that confirm that for you. So we've got the Four of Pentacles clarified by Judgment. There's going to be a lot of people judging you during this time, especially if you start getting caught up. If you start getting, you know, too focused on the material aspect of it or the productivity. There's something about productivity, perhaps if you're producing a product, maybe like that, you know, kind of comes out as micromanagement. Kind of that feeling of I'm seeing everything all the time, like a dictator type of vibe that I was getting. If you do end up in that space for a brief time, just know that the people around you that know you are going to be judging you. Like, who is this? I think that eventually they realize, I see that, like, they recognize that you're just, you know, coming from a place of like needing to know that it's okay. But they will be viewing you in this light where a little bit, you know, too focused on certain things. But I do see you overcoming that. And then you've got the Hermit, which is clarified by the Hanged Man. So when you're going inward, once you realize that, okay, maybe I've, you know, become a little too fixated in certain areas, you're going to have to be patient with yourself, because I think the journey of you figuring out why your behavior has shifted to this degree is, it's going to be something that's multi-layered for you to kind of work your way through. So just give yourself patience. Don't think that it's going to be, you know, immediate. During this time, you do recognize that you got the Sun here, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. You do recognize that the things that make you the happiest in life are, you know, not just things, right? Like, not just material possessions, but also, you know, your family life, the things that make you happy, your significant other, children, just a happy home life paired with a non-stressful, spiritually fulfilling outlet or mode of expression for you. You're really going to be reevaluating during this time, when you're in your hermit mode, what makes you happy and why. You might be, a lot of you might be renewing your vows. I'm getting for a lot of you. I'm seeing like beaches. Could also be, you know, the wedding, or large lavish vacations, possibly with limos. So I've got the Four of Wands, which is my marriage card, and the Page of Wands in reverse. There definitely could be fire sign. There's definitely Capricorn out here. Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra, Gemini. I mean, we've got a lot out here. Pisces. So we've got the Four of Wands clarified by the Page of Wands. There's definitely a lot of talk about this marriage. Like, it's not just between the two of you and your family, if you have children, or other family members that are, you know, in your core. There's just a lot of people talking. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of gossip. I think that there's a lot of people that look at your life and have an incorrect perception of it for some reason. There's a lot of people that speculate that you're not utilizing what you've been given in life to the fullest extent, is what I'm getting. And I'm feeling like that might be coming from a neighbor or a group of neighbors, or someone at like a tennis club, or if you play golf, it's like a country club. Could also be a high-end bar. But there's definitely a community that's not really in your life, but is passing a whole lot of judgment on someone that they don't really know. So that's kind of an odd energy. But I mean, you guys have the world at your fingertips. So I'm not sure why people have that perception. And then you've got the Nine of Wands. You're tired of being defensive about your relationship or your family or what it is you do for work or how you make money. I think a lot of you have kind of downplayed a lot of your gifts for fear of this type of judgment or similar judgment or just, you know, people talking, which is what a lot of people are doing right now. But you don't want to be this way anymore. You don't want to be in a position where you feel like you have to constantly fight. But you are being protective of your family at this time. You are being protective of, you know, of and over all of the things that you're doing. If you're putting things out there, it's not everything that's going on, which is smart. You're only kind of giving people a little piece instead of telling them the whole story. So I think you're handling this really good at this time. Once you go into hermit mode, everything looks up. Everything becomes very, very, very positive. Let's see. Get some oracles for you guys. Let me know in the comments what's up, if this reading resonates, because this is an interesting reading. Oh, I flipped these around. These are supposed to go here. There, I think that's right. There, okay. Okay. What does the collective need to know right now? Oh, what does the collective need to know? Okay, fertility. Like I said, for those of you that are looking to start a family or are planning a family, you are very fertile right now. And if you're not, just know that you're very fertile. Leo could be of significance. You could be seeing the number 2. 29 breaks down to 2. You could be seeing 22. There definitely could be like a picnic or family reunion for a lot of you. I feel like a family reunion set in a park or something like a big gathering. This could also be for work or just a group or like a meet that you're, you know, currently involved in. Will be happening, you know, in like a park setting. I see like blankets, picnic tables, like a really big gathering. You could be asked to bring something. You might bring watermelon. Yeah, you're definitely going to be successful in this new venture that you take. Libra could be of significance. Peppermint might be something that's grown near you, near your house. Again, 2. You could be seeing 22. That synchronicity could be really important for you. You got the 2. The Lovers is 2. So you got 22 right there. Yeah, 2 is going to be something that you probably see a lot, or 22. And then 16 breaks down to 7. Memory. Yeah, a lot of you are going to be maybe, I see a lot of you like tapping into energy that you used to be within when you were younger, if that makes any sense. A lot of you could be utilizing rosemary, or that could be someone's name, rosemary. But you could be utilizing the spice in your cooking, or it could be growing in your backyard or in one of those little, what are they called? Those little seed things where you put the, oh my God, I can't think. You put the little seeds in for the, for them to grow, and then you get all of these, but you can put it like, you know, in your kitchen or something, like in a window. I see a lot of you doing stuff like that, where you maybe get like indoor plants or something to do with spices. A Leo could also be involved. What else do we have for the collective? Protection. Okay, so you're definitely being protected. As a lot of you could be going camping. Might be going to metaphysical shops or, you know, just doing tourist-like type things. You've also got the number 9 here. Onions. Again, I feel like a lot of you are cooking. Or you're looking through recipe books or something like that from your childhood and getting nostalgic for certain specific flavors. And then this is breaking down to 8. You've got regeneration, tarragon. Aries could also be important. You could be an Aries or someone around you. Again, with the cooking, with the growing of spices. A lot of you might be like stargazing or doing a trip or something related to the atmosphere, the sky, the stars. Focus. Stock. Okay. You got Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could be of significance. You might be getting your palm read for $35. This also breaks down to 8. You're going to be really focused during this time. I feel like in the past you were maybe scattered or people viewed you that way, but you were definitely not laser focused. But now that this new opportunity for this new revenue stream is coming in, then you're going to be completely focused to the point where I don't think you've had this problem before where you've had to kind of disengage your focus, where you've been kind of, you know, your hand in many pies, so to speak. I feel like that is shifting for you. Okay, let's get some more oracles here. What else does the collective need to know? Kratom. Again, with the plants, there's a lot of green within this spread. I'm really getting that you have a green thumb, or you're gonna, you know, start creating in your gardens or creating in nature, and also something to do with food. Got moth. I'm getting like mothballs. For a lot of you, you might find that you have holes in a lot of your shorts. Like if you're doing, I see a lot of you doing like spring cleaning, summer cleaning, fall, winter, whatever season you're in at the time, you're doing a lot of cleaning. And you might find that a lot of your clothes have holes in them. You've got Cancer here. What else? Right. Blue Lotus, and Libra. So I said Libra earlier, so you've definitely got a Libra and a Cancer of significance here. And this stone might be good for you to have around you during this time. If you're struggling with tapping out of this energy because the pull is so strong, you might want to consider that stone. I'm terrible at pronouncing this. Rhodochrosite. I'm sure someone will correct me. Okay. Libra. Blue Lotus. And mushrooms. So yeah, Cancer and Libra are definitely significant in this reading for who's going to be around you during this time. And you could also be, you know, a Libra or Cancer, have heavy placements in that. We've got mushrooms here. Yeah, there's lots of growth and expansion for you during this time. It's almost going to be, like I was saying, a little overwhelming for you. It's almost like it's overstimulating just because there's so much going on and everybody wants your attention and everybody wants to talk to you, and I don't think you're used to being in that space. You're not used to having that level of responsibility. So I think for a lot of you, it's a lot. We've got kava down here. reading. All right. Okay, I've got Durga. Definitely Leo. I know that card didn't come out, but there's, you know, a lot of lion references. There's also Aries, Capricorn, Libra, like I was saying before. Definitely could be of significance. And then you've got this blue lotus here too. Rainbow fluorite. Benzatin. And a lot of you could be picking up Aries is on the bottom of the deck reversed. A lot of you could be picking up musical instruments. You could be teaching them or learning a new instrument. There's definitely a lot of people that are going to be all eyes on you, watching you, waiting for your next move. Yeah, it's going to be a very prosperous time. So that is all I have for you today, collective. Let me know if this reading resonated, and I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.